How's that for an
don't
opening
make you
song?
move. That don't make you. I just wanted them to keep repeating that.
You would
I
too.
to praise.
We'd still be going at midnight.
That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. It's
This is
Saturday Night Live
This is my down
at 9.
home. I've been. I worked on my lawnmower today and mulched today, and so this is my look.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, Courtney, we're glad you're still up. We are so glad that you are still up. You joined us for Live at 9
This is
on
where
Saturday night.
This is
Look
where I
at you.
want to be right here.
Yeah, what's it say? Breckenridge? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Where do you want to be tonight?
Well, I think you put something out. I think the church put something out on Friday about like, where's your next vacation?
I know. And only a few people chimed in. Only a few people, but I made sure to respond to everyone. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the social media train, sharing SIWC's posts and liking them and commenting and joining us for lives, Worship and Word on Wednesdays live, and then live at 9s, and then, of course, services on Sunday.
It was the other day somebody said, I didn't know that there was Worship and Word on Wednesdays. I'm like,
it's been a little while, yeah.
Well, we've done that a long time, and then we kind of just we stopped for a little while just because of just it takes a lot of people to do, like
absolutely
anything.
Yes.
Like tonight, I'm the tech guy, the video guy.
Yeah.
But now Melissa's learning this program, so
I am,
because there's some really cool things that we've got in the hopper. So
yep, I'm excited about what's coming.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
My brain can
I didn't
go,
say what it was.
I should say, but my brain can go in like 1,900 different directions, and I can have 5,000 ideas. And so I'm being very strategic on this is exactly where my passion is. This is where my heart is, in addition to singing. So I'm really excited about it, and can't wait to bring you guys along on the journey. So, it was,
Thank you.
It's all good.
Everybody's liking my hat. You normally don't see me in a hat. But Melissa was out of town for a couple of days, and I had a lot. I already did that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see that, Marie. I'm just celebrating that with you. I am celebrating. Thank you, Jesus.
So Melissa was gone, so I did a bunch of yard work. When she's gone, I actually do a lot of work because I don't have anybody bothering me. I got a lot done. So. She didn't like any of it, but it got done.
Oh my goodness. That is so not true. Stop saying stuff like that.
Yeah. So I just didn't feel like combing my hair. And then when my hair is like this, it's really gray.
I know. I noticed that the other day.
It's really gray.
You got a lot of gray. Quarantine. In fact, I can see some right there.
Quarantine did a number.
Quarantine did a number on my gray hair too. But this girl got her hair done. So I'm like, yay, God. God is good.
I don't think I'm going to color my hair.
You know what? I didn't think I ever would.
That's different for a guy, though.
But you know what? I got my hair done.
All you ladies feel me. Turn gray.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I should just give the Lord some thanks. Hold on. I just need to give the Lord some thanks. Thank you, Lord, for the hair.
That Jason has? Is that what you're doing? You'll be married to a bald guy? There's a lot of guys on here that be offended.
I love you. I love you. It wouldn't matter if you're bald or not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if you're bald or not. I love you.
So
I love you.
You gotta relax. No, actually, I don't relax. I literally get up early in the morning.
Yeah, he gets more done.
And I get a lot done when she's not here because, like tonight, she got home and she's like, "Let's go for a walk," and I don't get anything done when we're going on a walk.
Yeah, but you know what? It was so nice outside today. A little windy, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. It is not raining. The sun is shining, and I can wear flip-flops. So, not going to complain about a little bit of wind. So, anyway.
Since we're talking about things like this, so the other day, Melissa and Zoe, was it you both? Or was it just you? They bought me a pair of Birkenstocks.
Oh, it was me. Remember? I took
and, Daryl said, there goes his self-esteem.
I just said.
So, I have withstood the onslaught of all three of the ladies in my life trying to get me to wear Birkenstocks. Melissa bought me a pair, and because I don't believe in wasting, I started wearing them.
Yeah.
And that's what I wear to the golf course now. I
Yes.
actually enjoy them.
Yes, he really does. He
Yeah.
really does. So
Excuse me.
Tina says maybe you miss me so much you have to keep busy.
That's part of it.
It really is weird because we have a very interesting dynamic as some other entrepreneur couples. We're not necessarily entrepreneurs, but same concept in the sense that
We do
we do
everything
everything
together.
together. We work at the same place. We we play together, we laugh
Live, work,
together,
and
we
play
work
together.
together. Yeah, we live together. And so we have to work very, very hard. And we've talked about this on Live at Night before, but we have to work very hard at being intentional of not letting work dominate conversations, different things like that. So,
And
and
yet,
sometimes it's easier than
well,
other days.
up until the quarantine, we had always really worked hard about never bringing.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say work home because we would always do, but we've always tried to keep the church kind of out of our house. And then we started preaching from our house.
Yeah. It kind of
Everything
changed
became a
everything.
part of our house. And so now you're on our green.
Yeah.
Went from our green comfy couch to you've watched our home change, our lives
Yeah,
change.
absolutely.
I mean, really, there's been a lot go on in the last year. So
Yeah, we were really able to not bring home, not bring work home. I mean, like we could if we wanted to bring it home, we could, but if not, we didn't have to. And then it was like, we had to. And that's been an adjustment because, so how many of you have found, and I know there's lots of comments, and I'm going to get to all of them, but how many of you have found that life, in fact, I think it was Micah today said, this is the first time that I feel like life is kind of like normal again. And just because of all this stuff that's starting to happen, things are starting to happen. You're starting to be able to have, showers and different things like that. And
showers,
yeah,
the baby showers,
baby
bridal
showers, bridal
showers.
showers,
Like we've had
home
enough showers for a little while. We
Yeah,
need that
exactly.
ground to dry out.
Exactly. But like it just seems like life is kind of speeding up. Well, tonight we were walking and on a road that we have walked on several times, especially in
Almost
the last
daily.
90 days. Yeah. Like so busy, the busiest we've ever seen this road. Like the busiest. In fact, we both looked at each other and were like, what is going on tonight? And so maybe you guys have found that too, that maybe you just feel like life is, I don't know. And I, oh, don't like throw bananas at me or anything, but like
I wouldn't throw a banana at you. I'd
you
throw
might throw
some.
an apple or something. Some parts of it, I'm like, whoa, speeding up, like wow. And then
Well,
the other part of me is like, yes,
I
life.
think when you go from 0 to 100, it does seem fast.
Yeah,
And so it does. For a lot of us, it will seem that way. Like, for instance, like if you just coming back to church now, you're like, wow, it's. But there was a process, really. And there's this building
Yep.
process to where we are right now. But if you're just now jumping on to the merry-go-round, it's moving pretty quick. But it's really
Yeah.
not even up to the speed.
Oh, no.
Really, nothing is up to the speed that it was.
yeah,
It's just that we got kind of accustomed or acclimated to it not being at that speed, and then all of a sudden it's at a far different
Absolutely.
speed than what it was. So
Absolutely.
I want to say congratulations to Philip.
Yes,
He's now an American
yes.
citizen. So
I wanted to get to this. That
do
is
that up
so
there.
awesome. And that was for Brandy and Phil. That was like Philip. That was a long process, as she wrote there. It was just a long
but
battle.
you should be an Illinois citizen, a Southern Illinois citizen is what I'm. So,
yes, we miss you
now,
guys
listen,
so much.
if I have to be here, everybody needs to be here, right? If y'all get to move, then I should be able to get to move.
Well, Miss Brandy has been helping us, or is going to start or something, if she hasn't already, helping us online. So I love that. Thank you so much. She does a fantastic job. So
Okay.
loving that. She connects with everyone. So Birks are amazing. I love my Birkenstocks. In fact, I own quite a few pair of them now. I just love them. I buy one or two every year, and I just love them. And they're easy to break in. Takes you about a week, but I think once you get used to wearing them, it doesn't even take a week to break them in.
I wore them around the house, and then I wore them to the
No
golf course.
Crocs with socks.
No, now Zoe
Now that's
wears her
like-
Birks with
yeah.
socks, and I'm like, I would get made fun of if that were me. She goes, "Oh no, that's the way I'm doing it." I'm like,
She actually does. She looks really cute. She looks fun. She looks excited.
I think I've turned into older man here lately because I'm like into Tommy Bahama. I'm all about comfort right now. I just want it comfortable.
You know what? Well, okay, so I went into a shoe store this week and they cater more to those who have, you know, Birkenstocks and I think Moet is the name or whatever. There's different name brands. One of the name brands is Earth. And I love Earth
Mm-hmm.
shoes. Like I just think they're amazing. And I'm pretty sure I was like the youngest in the room. But I was like, sign me up, man. Sign me up for comfort. I don't even care. I don't even care. And me and this sweet.
This is my last week of being 43.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, my last few days of being 43.
I know.
You're,
You're
it's so
gonna, you're
weird.
gonna
Like
be the older man.
I remember getting ready to turn 40, and it didn't bother me. It really didn't. But now I'm like, what happened to 40? Like, what happened to 40? And I think it's noticeable in my golf. Like the other day, I told her, I said, because I love to walk and play golf. And so I get up, I've been getting up really early in the morning because I missed so much golf last year. That's my one thing I like to do, play golf. And I've been getting up early, going and playing golf in the morning. Well, I had a very heavy bag, and I come home to her, and I'm like,
I can't do it.
I said, I walked 18 holes carrying that bag. Something's got to give. And so I went and got my old golf bag out of the attic. And Friday morning, I went and
Yep.
played, and I called her. I'm like, that's the way to do it, right there.
That is the way to do it.
I was
Yep.
like, I can do that. I can walk. So I try to walk 18 holes. I don't say I try. I do. I walk 18 holes of golf,
Yeah.
as many times as I can a week.
Yeah.
So,
No, I think, yeah. Isn't it weird? You're getting older. You're going to be the older man. I know. Congratulations to Philip. I just love this. Yes. So Brandy she like is online service host or whatever. Or she's going to be doing this if she's not doing it already. I don't know. I can't keep up.
and I got a Breckenridge.
You know what?
I
If
got a
you only
Breckenridge
knew-
hat on, and I got a fish hippie shirt on.
Yeah. If you only knew just how true that actually is. I love Birkenstocks. I think they're awesome. I just think they're great. Anyway.
Yeah, it's called
It's called
midlife.
midlife. That's exactly where we're at.
I'm just gonna enjoy life, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. So
I would agree with Micah. Once you like wear Birks, it's really hard to wear something else. Now I think Donna's on, and Donna I think likes Vionic. I think is the name brand that she likes. I mean, there's just some really good name brands
you
out
bought
there.
me some Bionics.
Yeah, I love Vionics. I love Abeo shoes. Let's see. Yeah.
Man, we
My feet.
haven't done PJ Proud in a long time.
I
just saw
know.
that.
I know.
We haven't
PJ
done that in a
Proud.
long time.
Yeah, because everybody kind of started going back to the office or going back to work and things like that. And so PJ Proud just kind of went away. You know how that goes. I think
All right, so the Chacos.
Chacos, yes.
I have a pair on the
He
motorhome.
does not like those.
I do not care for those. Now you
I
can see
love
my hair.
Chacos.
It's a mess. So,
Yeah, I love Chacos. I think Chacos are fun.
You bought me a pair of Chacos. We went white or water rafting.
And I like Tivas too.
I have a pair of Tevas which aren't bad, but the Chacos. So I have naturally flat feet, so that's why the Birks were very uncomfortable, and then the Chacos were really.
So are the Birks like molding to your feet though now?
I think I'm molding the Birks, is what's happening. They're not molding my feet. I'm molding them.
Well, yeah, and then once you get them like fitted, that's why it's hard to buy a used pair of Birkenstocks because it's been, if somebody wore them for any length of time, if they've never.
Does anybody
wore
know what
them,
we're talking about with Chacos and Birks? I mean, we might need a gift of interpretation.
Yeah. Chacos are an incredible shoe. I love them. They're more for hiking, I don't know. They're not even really for hiking. Please don't. They're just more outdoor. They can get wet. They're fun. Love Chacos.
The other pair of shoes that are pretty cool are Hey Dudes. That's the brand is Hey Dudes. They sell them at Dillard's and Marion. But Hey Dudes, which similar, very light, they're not the I don't want to say the plastic Crocs, but they're a material. That's that style of Crocs.
Yeah.
So
they're really comfortable. I actually have a pair of those, but I don't wear them near.
You wear clogs?
You know what? I loved clogs. I loved clogs. And I liked, like, I had a pair. I don't know where my mom got them. I don't know where she found them, but I had them when I was younger, and I would wear, in fact, I think they might have been my mom's, and I used to put them on my feet. But I loved clogs, and they are making a comeback. In fact, I almost bought a clog shoe uh, this week, but it wasn't the enclosed clog. It like
Who would have
had
thought that Live at 9 would be about shoes tonight?
yeah, it's awesome. You never know what Live at 9 is going to be
Shocked
about.
our daughter isn't chiming in if she's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Vionics
pronounce that,
are like medicine to your feet. I would
but
agree,
I can't
Donna.
afford them either. They're
Yeah, Ohana
outrageous.
shoes. We're just gonna
They're
go
just
with
outrageous.
Olukai, Ohana. You know
The
what,
Hawaiian
Brandy?
brand.
Brandy, I think I am so sorry. I thought someone had gotten with you. I will get with you on being an online service. So that is awesome. Definitely will get you plugged in, girl. Definitely. Definitely.
Courtney said 1 year working from home, sweats and a blazer for me. Maybe that's how I'll preach tomorrow. A pair of sweatpants, and I own one pair of sweatpants.
You know, you could really do that though and be like,
One pair.
This is like real life.
Okay.
This is real life.
So my dream is to live somewhere where I don't have to wear shoes. And I love shoes, but
yeah.
one of my favorite rounds of golf I've ever played, I played barefoot in grass. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Loved
awesome.
It. There's something
So-
about the scene of Pretty Woman where she's kind
Yeah,
he's grounding.
Yeah, that's just called grounding. Yeah.
Like, there's something about it. Like I don't walk in the grass barefoot in Southern Illinois. I just don't do it.
I know. I don't do it here either. Now in Indiana, I did.
Well, that's where I played golf barefoot. Was in Indiana.
I did. Yeah, I
But
did.
you got to be on your game to play barefoot. Like you can't be in the rough, like trudging through the.
So Lolita just bought her some Jambu, and she says they are so.
Is that
so
the brand?
Yeah, I don't know what that brand is. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, yeah, Megan's like all these fancy names for these fancy sandals.
Let's see. The leather on my clogworks was so worn and soft.
Yes, I love that. We are wiser, so I go for a comfy.
There you
That's
go.
exactly where I'm at. Like I literally walked in. I'm like, I'll take the comfy shoes, please. And me and this sweet lady, she tried on a pair of shoes, and she said, I just don't know if these look good. I said, girl, it don't matter if they look good. Do they feel good? And I thought, who am I? Who am I?
I don't know. When I dress up, my shoes better look good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there we
Now,
go.
I will say, my dress shoes do. I've found a brand. Well, I just had them resold. I've had those shoes for 19 years.
Wow.
Those McKinnies, the
Yeah.
calfskin,
Yeah.
I've had them for 19 years. I just got them resold, but that's how comfortable the shoe is.
There you
You'll
go.
see me wear them.
Yeah.
Almost every dress shoe I have now is a McKinney because they're that comfortable. So I can wear them all day.
Yeah. Donna, that's what happens with Chacos. Sometimes even mine, some days it fits good and then other days
It's
feels.
the fact that all of my weight is pressing down on the arch of a foot that I don't have. That's why I think they're too tight for me. So
I'm gonna start talking golf.
let's go. Let's talk golf.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
if you play golf, what putter do
I
you
think
use?
Katie's on. I think Katie's on.
Yeah, what kind
She's
of
gonna enjoy this conversation.
what kind of a putter do you use? What's your
Drew
clubs?
might have to chime in.
And what kind of golf ball do you use? So I have been researching out, and I'm making a switch. I've played Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X for years, and I'm ordering a new golf ball in this week.
Well, that
because,
is amazing.
Number one, I'm getting older. I'm getting to be a tightwad,
Mm.
and the gentleman who started the golf ball company used to work for Titleist. Went out and started his own company, and the golf ball compares, and it is $20 cheaper a dozen.
Oh, now I can get with that.
Right?
Woo woo!
$20
Come
cheaper
on.
a dozen.
Come on. Okay.
So-
golf balls.
Let's
What
talk
else are we
golf.
supposed to talk about?
What putter do you use? What clubs do you use? Brand.
Putter.
And then what? Yeah, because never mind. She doesn't even know. I told her the other night she
But I'm
can
real good at mini golf.
cheats.
I don't cheat. I'm really good at mini golf.
Cheat.
Really?
So,
Really?
all right, let me get down to the bottom. So,
I love that. We are moving against soon, and I doubt Southern Illinois. Oh, man. Um, you know what, Brandy and Philip, that's awesome. I pray that God just opens up the perfect door for you guys.
How did
The
you get hit in the
perfect
head
door.
with a golf club?
Oh
There's a
man,
story.
yeah. Every time we
Yeah.
drive, it's like he's like a.
Ping putter. Drew has a Scotty Cameron. That's my dream. I use a TaylorMade Spider
So
putter right now.
A Scotty Cameron is your dream?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was your dream.
Putter.
Oh,
Putter.
oh, got it.
Putter. Putter.
I
Putter.
got it.
Putter.
I got it. I got it.
So,
I started to say I
and
knew.
my birthday and Father's Day are coming up. Scotty Cameron putter.
Yeah.
But you got to be. I got to be in on the decision because there's a lot of them.
Okay.
All right. Ooh.
Patty says all those 3-inch heels left the closet. I feel you, Patty.
She's going to talk shoes. I'm going to talk golf. Although we can combine the two, and Melissa bought me a pair of new golf shoes for this year, and they are
Johnson and Murphy.
Yeah, they're sweet.
He really likes them.
They're comfortable.
He says they're really
They've
good.
already got about 35 miles on them.
Yeah, Maria, I'm like you. I used to be style before comfort, and now I try to combine the two. And I will say this. I will say, and maybe Donna can chime in, or anybody that wears like Bionic or Echo or anything like that. They're really trying hard to step up their games, and it's amazing to me, and very seriously, how many of the cool shoe companies, you know, like the ones that, you know, put out the real stylish shoes, are working hard at making their shoes more comfortable and more like something that I would want to wear. And I'm looking for comfort and style, comfort being the first thing. So I appreciate that. I really do. And things are changing in that regard, it looks like.
So up until mid-year last year, I played all Callaways. I had Apex irons and the Epic Driver 3-wood and a hybrid. And then midway through the year last year, I kept my Apex irons, but I play Titleist woods now. Titleist TS3 is what I play. Danette,
Oh,
you don't
look
play
at
golf
that.
either?
Katie says,
I have a
fitted
putting
for
green.
ping.
There you go.
Hey, did you see that? Katie got fitted for ping clubs. The best. Look at that.
Ah,
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I grew up. I'll let you know, George. And when they pay me to advertise for them, I'll announce it online.
Oh my. Yeah, they might. They might. If you have that many.
Well, if I have to buy that many of them, I ain't that good.
Well.
Let's see. Shooter McGavin.
That would explain something.
Putting green is in the.
In the bedroom?
Got it.
Oh my. Oh my. Mini golf is awesome. I love mini golf. I think mini golf is amazing. I think it's great. It's a lot of fun too. And normally we've played in Florida when the weather is like warm.
We played in the Bahamas once.
Yeah. Oh.
Melissa got a par 3.
Oh man.
3rd-degree burns on her shoulders.
I got so burned. I got so burnt. It was hilarious. It wasn't funny. I cried. My shirt's it was awful. It was absolutely awful. I thought, I don't need sunscreen. Sounds like someone else I know, but I don't need sunscreen.
Sounds like Christina Eulis.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
We went to Hawaii with Eric and Christina
and
another couple, and Christina said, "I don't ever sunburn. I'd be no problem whatsoever."
A little bit 30
By the time the week was over, she was pulling off skin grafts. I mean, it was horrible.
Well, it
was just coming off in
the second
sheets.
to last day, if I'm not mistaken, she was literally wrapped up in a towel under a cabana that wasn't even our cabana.
She was making fun of me because I had a swim shirt on, and I'm like, ha ha.
Yeah, but we're not burned. We can still touch our shoulders. Top Golf. There you go, Donna. Donna's talking about Top Golf. Kitten heels are where it's at. I totally agree, Amber.
I'm using
totally agree.
PG30s.
That's awesome. Goldwyn Golf. Are they around anymore?
No. I'll let you read that joke.
Let's see. I grew up in the country. We were always barefoot. Yeah. You know, it's amazing how, I don't know. We just didn't. I walked barefoot, but I didn't walk barefoot all the time. I did walk barefoot one time. We had a family reunion in the Lake of the Ozarks. I'll never forget it. think this is where it was, and if my mom's on, she can correct me. But I'm almost positive because
I'll gladly correct you.
somebody had like one of those what are they called, like a cigarette boat? Like it was like a real fast boat, and it was real like
Cigar
boat. I don't know, a cigar boat. I don't know. I just know that I got in a boat and I literally prayed through while I was on the boat.
Do you not like water?
I don't like water. Ain't my favorite thing. I like the ocean, but I like the beach. That's what I like. I like the beach.
Well, I can put sand out back for you. Save me a lot of money.
No, I like the beach, and I like how the ocean looks.
Dad, I can build what my dad built for us. I put a sand volleyball court out back.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But I like the beach, and I like how the ocean looks, and I don't mind getting in it to like cool off. But like the ocean is a little, like it's big, and it's a little scary sometimes. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. I was telling something, but I don't even remember. Anyway.
Well, I was thinking.
All good. Oh, I was walking barefoot. No, I was walking barefoot at the Lake of the Ozarks, and I stepped on a bee. That's what I did, barefoot. And you know what my mom said to me? That's why we don't walk barefoot in the grass, Melissa.
Okay, well, I was playing football at Shade State Park and got tackled. And when I got tackled, we landed on a nest. And I got stung 4 or 5 times, by
yeah,
yellow jackets.
Yeah, is that where you left your 2 front teeth too?
No, that was at Potato Creek. I didn't leave 2. I left 1. I was a daredevil on a bike, okay?
Yeah, I think we saw the sign where your tooth was. It wasn't still there, but I saw the sign.
I don't know if they got my tooth out of the wood or not.
Well, they've probably replaced the sign by now.
Well, they probably had to, because my head was harder than that sign.
I love it. All right.
Dylan's trying to play golf. He's trying to get Courtney to play golf.
Oh, I tried that, Courtney. Yeah. That lasted we had just got married. It was like it wasn't our first week. We hadn't been married very long. And he took me out to the golf course, right? And he was like, hey, you're gonna learn how to play golf. That'd be awesome if we could play golf together. And I was like, oh, awesome. So I go out and you practice chipping, practice putting, and you have the driving range. I do know those 3 things, right? And so he takes me out and he's like, we're going to practice chipping. So the first one I did, I was like, whoop, and it was really, really, really good. And then he's like, hey, you need to move your hips and, your legs need to be a little bit different, you need to move them around and your one arm needs to be straight. And I was like, by the time it got done, I don't even know.
Has greatly changed in 20 years.
It has not changed. You changed everything about what I was doing.
I did not.
And I hit a good shot.
I did not. I said one thing.
No.
I said the best thing you do is keep your arms straight.
Yeah. And then I was like, keep it straight. Okay, wait a minute. No. Move your feet now. No, wait a minute. Don't move your hips. And I was like, I can't. I gave up.
I think you're construing
a
lot of stories in your head.
No, I'm serious. It was like, okay, yeah. All I remember is the straight. I couldn't do it. And it was like keeping the arm straight as it goes back.
Needless to say, I've had a lot of peaceful golf rounds in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Scared of boats.
Yeah. So anyway,
Next
I'm scared of boats.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of all boats. That boat scared me because it went so fast, and the guy that was driving the boat was, he was just having a good time. At my expense. So, yeah. Anyway, I about went out of that boat. He about threw me out. I was only 10. I wasn't very old. So
that happened to me in Paducah. Katie said she hit a ball into a guy's pocket. I've been hit with a golf ball.
Oh, snap!
I've been hit twice, and both times by my dad.
Yeah.
I can't tell the one story on.
This is the most romantic date I've ever heard of. Going and playing golf together. Yeah, it was the first and last time.
I told her one way or the other, because another one of my dreams is to have a boat that I can go out on the ocean and fish. See, I'm dressed for the part.
Yeah.
And I said, just take a book. You're fine. That's all you do when we're in the house anyway, so what's the difference? No. Won't do it.
But because it's a peaceful time. You listen to sermons. You listen to podcasts. It's your time. I don't want to infringe on your time.
Yeah,
I think you need that time.
that's fine. I've gotten used to it.
I know,
I've
but it's
gotten used to
okay.
it.
It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, Delaney played golf for here in Hyde. That's awesome. Now she's in love with golf. That's amazing.
I don't like boats either.
That's awesome. Um, our oldest daughter is allergic to the sun. Woo! She was on the swim team and we had no clue. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Golfing knows to drive the cart. PJ took me to a driving range. He was trying to teach me all the
This would be
technical ways to
Melissa.
swing the club. I came down with my swing and hit the entire bucket of balls first and last time. Yeah, that'd be me. That would be me.
Brandy walked into a stop sign.
Oh.
You weren't paying attention to what it said, or you just stopped.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, exactly. I've done things like that though. I've done things.
Yeah, I must say, if you did that to me, I probably wouldn't play golf with you again. Because I've watched guys break golf clubs doing that. But you know.
Patty says that her and Glenn used to play golf in some couples groups. It was a lot of fun. So, Patty, you play golf?
Would you like to go bowling?
No. Oh, my goodness. You know, I grew up that everything was a sin. And so, you know, I think
But
I
you're
just
not
got
growing
used
up
to
anymore.
not.
You're grown up.
Yeah, but that's right. I'm a grown up now. Anyway, no, I think I just got used to not doing that stuff. And so it's really, it's like, I don't know.
We got some folks got some tempers on here. Donna knocked a whole bucket of balls. Lynn
She didn't mean to, though.
Yes, she did.
Did she really?
And then Lynn threw a putter in the water.
Then Dean told me it was a rental. Oh, no.
So,
That's awful. That's awful.
Funny story. So I worked at a golf course when I was 16, 17 years old. And we were up having lunch, and the clubhouse overlooked this pond, but it wasn't a pond. It was literally the name of it is called Mud Lake, and it had lily pads. It was disgusting. We never got in the water, even as players were told, "Don't even get near the water. Don't get into it." So that overlooked it, and the 18th hole. For those of you who know golf, it was a dog leg left, and the second shot was over Mud Lake to the green. So we're watching this guy. He comes around, and he must have had a horrible round because when he got done putting on the 18th, he took his whole golf bag and everything and threw it out into the middle of the water. So like 20 minutes later, here he comes walking back down the hill, goes out into the water. He's out there for a little while. He finds his golf bag, gets into it, pulls his car keys out, throws the golf ball back into the water, and walks out, gets in his car, and goes. That's a bad day when you throw it twice. But the first time he forgot his car keys were in there.
Kind of important.
That was a long time ago. I was 16 years old. How long ago has that been? I'll be 44. That was 28 years ago.
Oh, my.
Lord have mercy. That was before they had key fobs. So
yeah, he could go out.
Today, he just ruined his keys.
Exactly.
That would have been a big expensive mistake. It's like my Jeep key is like $695.
Yeah, your Jeep key is expensive. So Becky likes to drive the cart. So that's awesome.
You grown now.
Yeah.
This is Megan saying you have no excuses.
Oh, my goodness. There we go. Thank you, Megan.
And that ain't the pot calling the kettle.
Thank you, Megan. So Michael says that he broke his buddy's shaft on his new driver. He never asked him to go with him again.
Yeah, you're not using my driver. Phone app.
Love that.
Phone app for opening doors now.
Yeah, exactly. Patty says she hasn't played golf in about 6 years. I didn't know you played though. That's awesome. Donna says it was completely accidental. She's just that bad at golf. See,
I thought
you thought it was on purpose.
That's what she would have done. She'd have picked up the whole bucket of balls and thrown it at me.
No, I just would have said, you know what? We'll play this.
Hey,
we'll play this whole game right now, and I dumped them all out. Done. Next.
Anyhow.
You know exactly that's what I would have done. I just said, I'll show you.
No, you just said, I'm going to leave now, and you can walk home. Y'all don't know what I live with. You guys see
I will leave now.
Sweet singing voice up there. But when that voice isn't singing,
That's exactly though, you know how it
it'll
is.
send shivers down your spine for a whole different reason.
Oh, you're hilarious.
We're talking about Birkenstocks. We're talking about Crocs, Chacos,
We're talking
Tevas,
about,
golf clubs, putters, golf bags, golf
yeah,
balls,
we're just talking about life tonight.
Breckenridge.
Hobbies.
I've been called a hippie tonight.
Where we want to go travel to, like where would we want to be tonight? Like where would you want to be tonight? Like if you could be anywhere, where would you want to be?
Oh,
See, there you go.
if I could be anywhere, where would I want
Yeah,
to be?
where you want to be?
Oh man, Riviera Mine.
Oh, that's a good one. If I could be anywhere, where would I want to be tonight? Okay, I would like some place that's got some humidity, cause be really, really, really warm. And yeah, I just like that. Yeah, just saying. Just saying
Italy.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
Italy.
I want to be in Hawaii.
Yeah. Would you rather a bighorn sheep on the fairway or
bighorn.
alligator?
I did the bighorn sheep on the fairway in February, and I've done the alligator on the green in Disney.
Yeah,
That was
I should say,
interesting.
yeah. Right hand
The
of God.
beach.
Ricky says he wants to be at the right hand of God. How can you argue with that one?
Yeah, well, he's a Nebraska fan. That would be a logical choice.
Oh man.
Let's see.
Heaven is going to have links courses on the shores of glory. You know what? I'm praying for that, Justin. I believe
Agreed.
that with all my heart. The
Gonna
beach.
look a lot like where
Okay,
they
but
play the
what
British
beach?
Open.
Which beach? Do you want to be on the Pacific, the
Oh,
Atlantic, the Gulf?
Heaven.
Like where do you want to? Which beach? I want to know.
Rome, Italy.
Donna says the Maldives. Mm.
Melissa made
Yeah.
that drive this morning.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Becky. But you know
Destin.
what? My drive this morning was really good. It
br-
was really good.
I did not have a bug in this house the whole time you were gone. You come home. I think you leave the door open.
I don't leave the door open. I don't leave the
Finals
door.
week, yeah, my daughter is finishing up finals. this
Yeah,
week.
we feel you. Yes.
Hawaii. Which
Hawaii.
island in
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Elizabeth, which beach? I want to know.
The Gulf.
Florida.
That's
where
pretty
at?
big, Megan.
Yeah, but we're at on the Gulf, and we're
Okay,
at in Florida.
Megan goes from the
Does
beach,
it matter?
which is like all over the world, to the Gulf, which we've narrowed it down now
Yeah, I mean,
to
like,
Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, and the whole west coast of Florida.
where would you? Which part of that would you be on?
If I'm going to be on the Gulf and if money's
what
no
about
object,
Sanibel and Captiva?
I'm going to be on Siesta Key
Oh,
because I can walk across the street barefooted and go to the old salty dog.
yes, yes.
Let's see. We want to
Just
travel
saying.
to well,
Sanibel Island Beach. There you go.
there you go for your namesake.
Yeah.
Navarre,
that would be
Italy.
awesome. Novara, Italy.
Sanibel Island,
Um,
Alabama,
This one sounds good too. That's
the
awesome.
Gulf.
Alabama, of course. Alabama, and I know we're at
Yeah.
in Alabama.
How hard was that, Megan?
Fully Alabama. Destin. The Gulf. Okay.
White sandy anywhere.
That's well, yeah. I feel North Myrtle Beach. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining us tonight. I liked Myrtle Beach. Myrtle
Panama
Beach was
City
very
Beach.
fun. Like we had a good time there. But that's the Atlantic side, and that beach is totally different than the Gulf side. So,
Savannah is always nice, but anywhere, Bora Bora.
Bora Bora, yeah,
Siesta Key is right outside of Sarasota, Florida. So
Yeah.
you get on Interstate 75, and as you're coming into Sarasota, there'll be signs for St. Armand Circle first, and Lido Beach, Longboat Key, Siesta Key. So that was ranked the number one beach, which you would think it would be really busy because it was ranked number one. It's not.
It's not really as busy as what you think.
My mom actually stayed there for a month.
Yeah, she did, and it was really
Month
she
or
had a good
two.
time.
So, or Bama, Roll Tide.
Yeah, Marie says Gulf Shores. I have no doubt.
San Juan.
San Juan. So somebody put this week Puerto Rico is their next vacation. I think that's
No,
really fun.
That's not true, Ricky. We go to Alabama. We just come back whooped.
Yeah, true. True, Ricky.
We ain't learned our lesson. We keep going down to Alabama and keep getting spanked.
Disney World.
Bad.
Tyler says Disney World. So did everybody see that article that Disneyland finally, I think, opened up and the cast members, they're not called workers, they're cast members, were crying because they were so excited.
Janice,
So.
yes.
Yes, St. Armand
And-
Circle.
And the
Cha-cha
restaurant,
coconuts.
the restaurant next door is
Cha-cha coconuts.
just as good.
Woo woo. Cha-cha
But
coconuts.
the Columbia, if you want a little bit more upscale, really nice. Cha-Cha's more relaxed, where I can go without my shoes on.
And Tommy Bahama restaurant there too.
Yep.
So
Across the street.
Yeah, exactly. Well, down a little bit. down. That's more near Lido Beach. That side of it.
This is why we don't play golf.
Big Olaf is on that side too. Down in
It's
that
just
area.
across the street. It's on the other side of the
No,
street.
it's not.
But no, it's
like
down a little bit.
No. It's not. It's like across the circle and then down.
Across the street.
Okay, but it's like when you say across the street, I think it's like, oh, across the street. Like it's like right across the street, like directly across.
See what I'm saying?
No, it's not
Now y'all
directly
know why I get
across
work
the
done?
street. You gotta go
Which
over
is
the
gone.
circle and then down the road. Yep. And it will be, if you're headed toward Lido Beach, it's going to be on your left on the very end. Yep. Kilwins is on that side too. But Big Olaf's on the opposite side. Yeah. I like St. Armand's.
I can't put up Randy's praise report. It'll cover the whole screen, but y'all need to ride that. Atlantic Coast. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Atlantic Coast.
You know, okay, so
Six
I
went the first
agree.
round.
I was never a fan of the Atlantic Coast, but we went. I want to say it was like Hollywood Beach area, Hollywood, Florida, down in that area, and we went to. I want to say it was called Stinger Island or Stringer Island, and maybe somebody can look that up real quick and put it in. And the beach was not that bad. Like I did not mind it. It was very low key. And that was in June of 2019, I think it was. 2018, 2019. So, might even been 2018, I think. But, yeah. Like,
There
it
we
wasn't
go.
bad.
Angels Landing, which is at
Oh, there
Zion
we go.
National Park. Beautiful place. Our family has a lot of memories there.
Yes.
Don't forget Georgia. I have forgotten Georgia because Alabama's beating us so bad. We at least play you guys tight.
Yeah, there we go. But going to Branson soon instead. Well, that's awesome, Megan. Branson's fun. There's a lot to do. Don't forget to go to Hertz Donuts. If they're still there, I would
She
imagine
won't like
they are.
that.
Yes,
It's
she
not-
will.
it's not
yes,
bland
she
chicken.
will. She'll like Hertz Donuts. I have full confidence that Megan will like it.
St. Louis Zoo,
There we
if it's
go.
available. And Elizabeth, honestly, well, I don't know, 2 years old. That place in Branson probably wouldn't be good for a 2-year-old.
No, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Gilligan's Island is served good pineapples. I love pineapples.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Well, how about your hook 'em horns? I mean, how many coaches are you going to go through to find one?
Good summer vacation ideas with a 2-year-old. At Disney World is a little much. Like, even for a 2-year-old, that's a lot. Maybe an aquarium. Chattanooga's got a really good aquarium. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yeah, there's some. Atlanta's got some. I think Atlanta's got an aquarium. That would be fun. So,
I don't know. We've been beaten by them.
yeah. Espresso pizza all day,
Well,
every
that's
day.
because,
Oh, Italy.
Glenn Thompson speaks Italian. That's what that's in reference to.
Oh, my goodness.
I've
That's
been reading all
awesome.
the comments. That's why I'm sitting like this.
Yeah.
Because I'm so relaxed. I don't have any contacts in, glasses in, hair's not combed, haven't shaved since Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because Wednesday night we had our core group leader night.
Yeah, and guess what tomorrow night is? It's iServe Team Rally Night.
I'm
So you
going
don't want to
golfing.
miss it. It's going to be 1 hour. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be informative. It's going to be just a night of, we're just going to, iServe teams coming together. Super
So,
excited about
if
that.
you're gonna
Got a
go
few
to-
surprises up our sleeve.
Amber's talking here, Cincinnati Zoo. Now, we haven't been there in a while. We've been to Cincinnati. But across over in
Yes.
on the Kentucky side,
Newport.
in Newport, was a beautiful little aquarium. So that's a nice area. You can walk across the bridge. Cincinnati actually is a very nice area to visit. And if you're there on a Sunday, you can go to Seven Hills Church. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Marcus Meekum.
yep. let me
There we go. All right. So, hey, I got a would you rather tonight. Yes, iServe Team Rally. I'm super excited
Would you
about
rather
it.
go
6 o'clock.
boating or golfing?
And listen, boating or golfing? Just one moment. I'll answer that question. You guys can be answering that in the comments. Would you rather go boating or golfing? Boating or golfing?
Would
I
you
kinda
rather go
feel like-
golfing with me or boating with her?
You choose. Anyway, so iServe Team Rally tomorrow night is for those people who have served, who are currently serving, and those who want to serve. Like, it's just a great night. We are going to be talking about some areas where we need leadership. So if you feel like, leadership is something that you want to step into, that you feel confident in leadership, there's opportunities for that. We're just going to be talking a little bit about our wins and just celebrating that we get to
get
do
together.
this. We get to do this. We get to serve together, and so hopefully you'll meet some new people. Hopefully you'll enjoy the night. It's just going to be a good time. So I'm excited.
They want to go boating with you.
Boating with me? Oh my goodness, girls, guys, we'd have so much fun. It would be hilarious. You have no idea. Like, I think I might, yeah. I would make it fun.
First of all, if she's the captain, you're in for a treat.
Boating. Let's golf from the boat.
Because
I don't know about that, Patty. I don't know if
here's
I
what's
can do
going to
that.
happen, right? She's going to get to talking to you and forget you're going forward. And then she's going to forget that she's even on a boat.
I like this. Everyone is like, Brandy's like, you know what? I love you both. I just hate
She's
golf.
driving the boat, Ricky.
Can we go? I would be driving the boat. Can we go tubing? You know what? I don't know that I would trust me driving the boat for you.
Oh,
to
yeah.
go tubing.
No, you're going to go on a straight line. You're going to go a straight line. Rocks, beach, hopefully back into the water again.
Look at that. Megan would rather go golfing with you. Look at that.
Because she thinks she's going to return the favor and hit me in the head with a
Ricky's
golf
like,
club.
you know what? I'm going golfing. No, Melissa's not driving the boat.
Let's see if I remember the story right. Ricky, didn't you hit your wife with a golf ball? Isn't that what happened?
Poor Missy.
Maybe I want to go boating with Melissa if you're going to go golfing with me.
Justin said, okay, I have to golf first. I may never get to play again. That's right, Justin. You never know what's going to happen. Pastor.
So the other day, Melissa was driving to work, and I happened to be behind her. And she's going to turn left.
Oh, I made a bad decision.
She ran the red light.
I did not. Okay, I almost did. Caught myself. Reverse.
I'm watching the whole thing. I'm sitting there at the red light. Here she goes left. And I'm like, what is she doing? So here's what I did. I call her. She doesn't answer the phone. The reason why she did it is because she was on the phone. So when this is moving, this is stopped.
Look at that. Brandy said she would drive the boat for me. So she's got this. I think I'm in good hands.
Yeah, so I thought so. I think he hit Missy in the upper leg. And I mean, her leg was horrible. Yeah.
Best drive I ever hit.
We were always trying, because that was at Bowler's Country Club, if I remember right. And I was like, how? But then once you go to the golf course, you realize how it happened. I'm shocked more of us didn't die at that golf course.
Yeah, no.
Where's Chief when you need him?
I feel you.
So.
Anyway. No, listen, guys. You were talking about me running the red light. So one time I was in Marion. And it was back when I had my Prius. And I had a couple passengers in my car, one of them being our oldest daughter. And I pulled up to the red light right there at the Harley Davidson Steak and Shake, that little area. Stopped, looked, no traffic coming, so I just went on. And I look over right as I'm going through and realize I'm going through a red light, can't stop. There's a cop sitting
with our daughter in the car.
In that other, like he's I'm going this way, he's supposed to come this way. Obviously, he just turns and he follows me. And we get right to Goodwill. He flips on his lights. I pull in, and before he gets there, I said, please go ahead, girls. Go ahead and grab my license out and my registration. And he comes to the window, and he's like, ma'am, good evening. Do you know what you did? And I was like, do you know why I'm pulling you over tonight? And I was like, yes, actually, sir, I do. I said, I just ran the red light. I mean, what was I going to do? Like, couldn't lie. My daughter was in the car, so I wouldn't lied anyway. But I said, hey, I did it. I said, I'm really sorry. Whatever I need to do, whatever fines, whatever. And yeah, I just was real honest. I was like, I did it. then then I got pulled over for drunk driving when I in Bible college. So I was like, sir, I'm not drunk driving, I promise. But you don't talk. So this is before cell phones. So I'm in the middle lane on 465, car in this lane, car in this lane. And this, my friend, was from the Philippines, I think is where he was from. And he didn't know his way around Indianapolis. And 465 is a big interstate. So I'm in the middle trying to talk to both of my friends. Hey, looking behind you. Yep. I was doing 45 and a 55.
Again, when this is going, and you guys have watched Life at Nine a long time, so that'll tell you how much this is going.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
I was like, yeah. Anyway,
and not my daily life, her
yeah.
daily life. Like every time she calls me today, right? She's on her way from Nashville, so she calls me today, and every time it's some dramatic thing, and I'm like, this never happens to me, and I'm on the road more than she is.
Yeah.
This never happens to me. Then she calls me and she's like, I went to get a coffee. Well, this is rule number one why I don't drink coffee, because there's always issues when you buy coffee. So she goes to buy coffee, and I know she's traveling because my phone's dinging with all the charges, you know. So I call her up and I said, "What did you buy?" You know, blah 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 for this. And she's like, "Well, I had to break $100 bill for a coffee."
Yeah,
She's like,
okay.
I was going to give that woman a piece of my mind, and I'm like, it's like the chocolate cake. There's no more pieces.
Yeah, no, you know what? Like, seriously, I just had to have my coffee and I couldn't get my credit card. She could not, my debit card would not work in the machine there. And she was trying everything. We were doing the tap thing. And I mean, it was just crazy.
You do realize you have a card that doesn't tap, right?
Oh, I beg to differ with
your
you.
new debit card. Because how many debit cards have you been through?
You know what? That is none of your business. That is none of your business.
They're
No?
like, these don't work. Yes, because the magnetic stripe on the back is wore off.
Yeah. Just when you see a call from me, do you get nervous?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't, because it's usually never something really, really serious. It's made out to be more serious than what it is.
Yeah, well, you know. Mm.
Which I think frustrates her because I'm like, I'm in the middle of golfing right now.
Ricky,
Oh, I think he just realized it.
this is not a terrible shirt. Go Notre Dame. We know the help.
But my daughters all realized that they would rather ride with me.
Is
that true?
What? Yeah, that's absolutely.
Or I will throw the keys to Morgan. I will throw the keys to Zoe or Lucy or Marlo before I throw them to Melissa. But I have been teaching her how to drive the motorhome. And you've done pretty well. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't say anything and your phone's on the other side of it. It's two hands on the window and you're listening.
On the window? I got my hands on the window?
Two hands on the steering wheel.
Oh.
And here's the key part. You're listening to me.
Oh, my word.
I'm like, here's where you. Now we turn. Now we straighten out. So when she's listening to me, perfect.
No. This
When
is.
she's talking,
Yeah.
we're just gonna run that.
No.
And it was so funny because
At least I admitted what I did.
Well, you had to, because then you remembered that I was in the car next to you.
Yeah. I was like, like my brakes, like, like, well, made it.
Solid mission.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
12 and
Submission.
2. 12 and
Submission.
2.
Yeah. No, 10 and 2. Is it 10 and 2?
I don't know. They changed it because of the airbags. So it used to be 12 and 2. Now it's 10 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Love, yeah. Marlo and Lucy, so funny this week. They went and got groomed, so.
Yeah, so Lucy, anytime, I won't say the word because she's right at our feet. If we say we're going to go now, I think Lucy's figured it out too because Melissa can go out to her car any day of the week and they never get excited.
No, never.
Like, we ain't
There's a
going with
reason
that
for
woman.
that.
We ain't going with that woman.
It's because I never take them. I'm not. Okay, so the other day I was in a drive-thru, and the woman was taking forever to order, and I was like, "What in the world is wrong with this woman? Like, what's going on?" Like,
Hold on. You were upset about somebody taking forever to order. Most times we get upset at things we do.
anyway, probably, I do it. So I got mad at her. So anyway, I'm like, "What's taking this woman so long? Like, what's the matter?" So I rolled down my window, thinking, like I'm gonna hear like what's going on. Like, her dog was like so much in her face, she was having trouble ordering because the dog. And I'm like, oh, that's why I don't take my dogs with me. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah.
So my sarcastic statement of the evening about the driving is all these people wear masks that can't see while they're driving down the road. That scares me. I don't care 9 and 3, 10 and 2, 12 and 2, one hand on it. But the other day I was next to this guy. He had glasses on. His glasses were fogging up from his mask, and I'm like,
started to say,
I tried to be car by yourself.
But I try to be understanding that sometimes they might be headed to pick up a cancer patient, or for chemo or whatever. It's maybe they have a family member that they're going to go pick up. They're not normally with, or your Uber drivers, your Lyft drivers, all of them. They all have.
If you're in a car by yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they got like a camera in there or something.
All right. So the other day I went to Morgan's apartment and we do the Ring video cameras at our house, and she has one now at her apartment. And so she's like, "Do I need any more?" I'm like, "No, we're not having a camera inside our home. We don't need anybody watching inside of our home." She's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Now listen, somebody is watching that camera and it's being recorded. So no, we're not putting a camera inside of your apartment." So yeah, this is probably true, Robert. Yeah. You can't see them yelling at the other drivers.
Yeah, that's exactly.
True. Maybe I probably should wear a mask.
So 9 and 3. 9 and 3. I guess this is the new thing. 9 and 3. That's what they're saying.
Melissa can tell you though, when I'm driving the motorhome and the weather's bad or whatever, I drive one-handed.
He does. It drives me nuts. So anyway. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys.
I think if Ricky's still on, my grandfather, I guess that's why I do it. My grandfather used to drive his van, and these fingers were like it was a Chevy van. So you had the Chevy emblem that kind of came down or the Chevy steering wheel had this thing come over the middle, and he would have 3 fingers and his thumb inside, and this pinky was on the outside of the wheel, and he would drive like this. He would drive like this, and I'd get so car sick with him doing that. So when I'm driving, I drive with one hand because I always thought when he was driving that way, he was fighting his hands like this.
So one hand.
So I'm one hand, and then my other hand's on the armrest,
like,
and I'm
not just sure what it's gonna do.
And she's just like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "Well, number one, we were driving when she was upset about it, we were driving through. It was not a hurricane. It's one level below the hurricane. My brain just went out the window. When we were coming home from
Derecho,
no. A tropical storm.
Oh yeah.
There was so much water on the highways. We had to dry our motorhome out. Like literally had fans because the water had come up underneath it. There was so much water. But I had to be home to preach in like a few hours.
Yeah.
So we were just hauling through this storm, and I was running 75 miles an hour through it.
I know.
She's like, "Would you put both hands on the steering wheel?" I'm like, "I don't care how fast I got to drive and try to get out of this." Never did, all the way here. And we got almost to the where we store our motorhome, and the road had flooded out. Now this was 2 years ago. The road had flooded out, and we tow our Jeep. You can't back up with the Jeep on because we flat tow. So here we are out in the middle of this storm, water everywhere, and we're unhooking the Jeep out in the middle of the road so that we can back the motorhome up and then try to get around to our store. That was the worst
it was
drive home ever.
It was crazy. Well, guess what, guys? It's 10:03. 10:03, Saturday Night Live at 9 is coming to a rapid close. Don't forget, tomorrow, 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., on-site, online. Brand new series is starting tomorrow. Guys, let me tell you what's going on tomorrow. You ready? Brand new series is starting tomorrow. You're going to see me.
Oh, I didn't even see what time it was.
You're going to see me as online pre-service host tomorrow, and I'm going to have some special guests with me, so you don't want to miss that. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. So that's happening tomorrow. Also, what's happening tomorrow, Pastor Jason's starting a brand new series, Foundation. You'll find everything you need on YouVersion. And then at 1 o'clock,
Yep.
preschool is coming back. Preschool's coming back at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And Next Steps, I Commit, is happening tomorrow at 1 p.m. in Worship Center Kids Room 4. Preschool is coming back to Worship Center Kids Auditorium D. So that's in Worship Center Kids area.
So
And
all the
then-
auditoriums are running except for the new A.
Yeah.
And that'll be running in August.
And then 6 o'clock tomorrow night, I serve Team Rally Night. Dress comfy. It's going to be a fun night.
You got baptisms tomorrow?
Yeah, we got baptisms tomorrow. We got lots of different things. So listen, you don't want to miss tomorrow at SIWC
hey,
on
Paula.
site or online.
My hairstylist just logged in, so here, how's that?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right. We
All
love
right.
you all. Have a
Yes.
great evening. See you tomorrow, 9, 11,
Yep.
and 1. Be blessed.
All right.